Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, evening, or night to all of our listeners here. We're back at Freestyle Anime Podcast here with a Manga Talks edition here for all of my manga lovers. We're going to be covering some of the more recent chapters of One Piece as usual, but also we got a little extra today because JJK has got a spinoff. And of course, you got me, your host, Ty here, and your other host here, Rico as well.
Yes, sir. That's simple. What's up for me?
Yeah. And we're going to be getting in some good conversation.
Yes.
Before we do, what should they do, Rico?
Y'all should subscribe,
Oh, yeah.
follow, and send the page to somebody. Send somebody the podcast. Don't keep it for yourself. Share it with your friend. Discuss.
That is some good advice, Rico, man. That's what you come here for that good advice, you know?
Yep.
Exactly, bro.
Yes,
but for all of y'all that didn't hear, we got some really big news, in my opinion, here. JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yep.
You know, the one with the season 3 coming out soon, the one that everyone's so excited for, has officially gotten a spin-off series.
They have. And I always felt like, I just didn't feel like the writer was done.
Yeah. Again, I will stand by. I think Gege got bored.
Yeah.
And he was just like, eh. And then now, after it's done, he's just like, nah, I'm back into it now. Now he wants to write more.
He should have just took a arc break.
He should have, bro.
Honestly.
I mean, Gege came out and said too, he's still a relatively new writer, all things considered. So he's still learning a lot. So this might just be part of that too.
I wish this was like, you know how Oda did so much more other mangas before he got to One Piece? And a lot of people don't know that. He wrote a lot of
He wrote a lot of one-shots though.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
But at least I wish Gege would have done that. And then we got to him where he was comfortable in how he write and he found his groove and he knew, you know, when he wanted to take a break or whatever, or just the magnitude of carrying a manga that's popular and understanding just the weight that it carries. And then we got JJK.
Yeah,
but now we getting JJK in his first spin, in his first like being a great, you know, writer, being in the spotlight as a writer and everything. And then like with how he handled it, I just felt like there was so much left on the bone, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he could have definitely dug in a lot more. Yeah, a lot more. But
we're not here to complain.
Yeah, we're not. Because honestly,
which we are, but we're gonna get in the spinoff.
More content is more content.
Yeah,
I'm just saying again, we do a manga talk, so giving you fair warning, we're getting into spoilers. All right, I want to just throw it out there. So if you have not read the manga for JJK or the manga for One Piece, you may not want to continue listening. All right.
Yep.
So you got 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting into spoilers officially now. Because one thing I am really hoping for, bro, I want some sort of Gojo come up in something to refer back to Gojo. All right, I ain't got my feel, bro.
Okay. There's a little Easter egg. We got the ring.
Yeah, that's Utah.
Yeah. But he's carrying part of the Gojo's clan.
Yeah,
that's what the ring is.
They are the Gojo clan too. So I don't know, bro. I'm still salty with how he came out. I know there is another spinoff too, apparently. So this one, the one we already is released, called Modulo, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. The other one, though, I don't think we have a name for that officially yet. Or the setting.
I hope it's a spinoff of Sukuna. We could get years and years of back of when he was, and then it all connects together, and now we get a present with the aliens and Sukuna and shit.
Exactly. That would be so interesting. Actually.
That would be.
But one thing I will say too is they're saying some of these aliens are as strong as Sukuna.
Some of them, I think it was just that one.
I said that one in particular. I don't think he's the only one. But I'm not sure. We got to see.
Ain't no way you have a bunch of Sukunas on your roster. That's crazy.
That would be crazy. I think that's why they're so afraid.
Yeah.
They're just like, bro, we can't deal with this.
Well, they also mentioned they have nobody that's at the level at least where Yuji was in Gojo.
No.
Like they're depleted.
Yeah, because they were like one of a kind, like in a millennia generation.
Yeah,
like,
they're living off legacy. Japan's living off the legacy of their old talents.
Yeah, they're coasting right now. They're pulling like a Rayleigh.
Yeah,
He's like you know our names.
No, they're not even pulling a Rayleigh because they don't got Rayleigh to even show up.
That's true.
They pulling our history and our legacy of like Japan got like the most pure breeded sorcerers basically.
Yeah. But let's get into it though. Let's get into it. So the setting takes place, I think it's 68 years.
Yeah, 68
after the main series.
Culling Game.
After the Culling Game, yeah. So Yuta is confirmed dead. Maki's confirmed dead, and we're following their grandchildren. Actually,
Yes. So this confirms Yuta and Maki got together. Now, who do you think wore the pants in the relationship?
is that even a question, bro? That is not a question at all, bro.
It is.
Maki 100. She wore 2 layers of pants. What? Yuta had no say in that relationship.
I mean, the way Yuta was at the end, he kind of was on 10, but yeah, it was Maki. But go ahead.
I will say, apparently she died first.
Yeah.
They were saying like nobody expected her to be the first one to go.
Low key. This is why he really wore the pants.
Man. But the story picks up where you kind of see these aliens coming down and you see like the people kind of reacting, and then it jumps over to the kids as they're talking to like their grandparents. You have the granddaughter talking to Yuta, and he gives her the ring and says, "Hey, hold on to this. It'll keep you safe."
Yeah.
But then after the family confiscates and says, "Nah, your brother's getting this."
Yeah. Which is
And-
wild.
Yeah, and funny, I didn't see enough people saying this, but the ring clearly to me is Rika. Rika should still be in the ring.
Yeah.
So she's probably just dormant because she's just still sad that Yuta's dead.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess, probably when the time comes when she's needed, she's gonna pop up.
Yeah.
She's still the queen of curses.
And I felt like later on it did say like in chapter 2 it did confirm like the ring's much needed for somebody who's weaker.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude's like, bro, I don't want this ring because I
Yeah.
know I'm like I don't need it. Maybe I was thinking as I was reading, like, did their parents think like the daughter was stronger and he was the weaker one? Maybe
Yes.
that's why.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is.
That's crazy.
Because you got to keep in mind too, he's like Maki. He doesn't have cursed energy.
yes,
And
you're right.
being their clan, they're just like, yeah, you gonna need this ring. You can't do nothing.
You can't do. Yeah.
But he wants to prove himself. So he's just like, yeah, I'll hold on to it. And once I give it away, that's me acknowledging that I'm as strong as I need to be.
Yeah. Which is the crazy thing too is if when he does develop, we will get a male version of Maki.
Toji.
No, well, yes, it is Toji. You're right. But no, Toji was the male, and Maki was the female version of Toji.
Yeah.
Now we get a male version of Maki.
But my thing is, they're not twins, right?
nah, they're just very like
I don't think
close
so.
siblings.
She's age 11. How old is she?
He? How old is he?
No, she's age 6 here, but it looks like she's older.
It does.
Oh no, she's a year younger. I found it here. She's 10. He's 11. So they're not twins. Because I remember Maki was saying that, not Maki, but the family was saying when you have twins, curse energy is split between you.
Yeah.
Hence why she wasn't like as strong as Toji at first. So I thought it was maybe a potentially similar situation.
So he just wasn't that guy when it came to having curse energy.
Yeah.
But going back to chapter 1. Chapter 1 did lay out a little bit of the foundation of where we're at. Post Culling Game, guys. So, so far, I do like the character designs a little bit. I do like the new people we got, even though I think one of the main aliens, I felt like he looked like somebody from Black Clover.
Maru?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like a shoujo anime boy, bro. Like he looks like somebody out of some like old school Sailor Moon type show.
Yeah, he does.
I think it's because he has like really big prominent eyes
Yes.
and like the little like the white
He
hair.
got 3 eyes. But the little band-aid over his eye, like nobody would notice.
I'm just like, bro, what are you wearing, bro? What
Like
are you
for
doing?
real. At least put a hat on. He has a bandage
Or a
over his eye.
bandana. Like a headband or something.
Something.
I don't know, bro.
Okay, before we get deep into the chapter, how do you feel about that they're going into aliens with JJK as sorcerers? Does it feel too like out of the ordinary,
I don't
or like
think so.
out of the like with Naruto, Boruto, ninjas, aliens? That's just like, what the hell?
Yeah, because like to me, the way I think Don is helping out heavily here with the dichotomy of like spiritual stuff and also aliens. So to me, it doesn't feel like an unnatural next step. And I think that's because of Don.
When you say it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah. And then also even with Naruto, there was a big, heavy, more spiritual side to it earlier, and then the aliens came in too. So I
Yeah.
think a lot of times they are kind of looped in with like the supernatural. So I think that it's a natural evolution of the concepts of the show to me.
Okay.
So I'm not too mad at it. I just got to see how it actually plays out, whether we're going to get like a more like a cop-out kind of thing like in late Naruto or Boruto, or if we're going to get something with a little bit more substance to it,
But Gege, you had the fact that he did a time skip of 68 years.
Bro.
So I know we talked about the spinoff, another potential spinoff. What if that other potential spinoff is following Yuji as he progresses? Because I did feel at the end where Yuji was, I didn't feel like he was the strongest person on.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, like where the show ended and everything, where the manga ended.
I
didn't
still
feel
think
like
Maki's stronger than him. What?
You still think who?
Maki?
No. You thought Maki was stronger than Yuji where it ended?
Yes.
No.
Yuji, I think, just had a good counter to Sukuna.
Yeah, but still, that's going to be a problem. You think Maki could take a couple of those?
I don't think Maki would get hit like Sukuna was getting hit. Maki was faster than Sukuna, low key.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. You guys let me know what you think.
Yeah, that's not what we're here for. Crazy talk, dog. But yes,
I'm here for the Sukuna slam.
Yeah, no, bro. As the story was progressing, us finding out how the world looks now, pretty similar.
Yeah.
The vibe of the manga is giving me a little bit of what's the show? Where he is from?
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yu Yu Hakusho, a little bit when they're what he's wearing, like the clothes.
Oh, kind of.
The clothes is giving me that type of style because Yusuke is wearing the green suit. The brother's giving me a pretty cool vibe. The sister's giving me the more like less serious type of character. And then the alien dude's the third. That makes the little trio, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Like, I like the trio. And I will say there is a lot of sci-fi in it too, with like the holographic stuff. Now she can like flip over like a little like digital like sheet for him to like view.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
Crazy.
But
They're in the future.
yeah, it's true. It's true. So I'm excited to see how that kind of plays a role, like what the technology comes in and does, and how they mesh with Jujutsu sorcery and all that sort of stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it gave Gege a lot more, how would I say, a lot more liberty to do whatever he wants instead of having to work with the restrictions of what we know.
Yeah. Yes.
One thing I'll say, as we continue throughout, so story starts off with his two grandkids. They have this issue with the ring where the sister wants the ring. The brothers want to give it to her, so they're constantly bickering and fighting. They don't like each other. Then the alien gets involved. You have the group of aliens comes down. This council is just like, all right, they want to learn more about Jujutsu sorcerers because I think the aliens are trying to figure out how strong the Earthlings are.
Yeah, they want to see.
Yeah, it's the way it comes off is kind of like a Cold War to me, where both sides don't really know how strong the other is. So they're like, okay, let's both be very cautious and gauge this.
Yeah, we don't want to just
step on any toes, you know? So they send Maru down to come and evaluate and see if they can live peaceably. Because I think they're refugees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they like escape something, which again,
What did they escape if they're that strong?
if you got Sukunas on your ship and you got to run, whoa, what is out there?
Yeah.
Is that going to come to Earth at some point?
Yeah. That does make the story very interesting already.
Definitely.
So now, because they're trying to see if they can coexist or they're going to have to fight for it. So, yeah.
Now, next thing here is, first of all, this kid so they go on a mission with this alien since he's like observing them and whatnot.
Yeah.
They just tell him he's like an exchange student or something to that effect. And they're trying to deal with these kidnappings that are going on.
Yeah.
This kid got zero survival skills whatsoever, bro. They just put up all this caution tape. He gonna duck and run underneath it.
No, for
Bro.
real. And you just see the
He
hands.
gets snatched up.
Come here. But it's like what a kid would do, though. That's the red button. Don't touch the red button.
I guess, bro.
And
Oh
bomb.
my gosh, bro. I couldn't even feel bad for him. I was just like, that
Bomb. That's the red button. Don't touch
natural
the, every
selection,
kid
bro.
is touching that red
Natural
button, bro.
selection, bro. Did you not see me just put up all this tape, bro?
No, for real.
And then thinking the brother's cursed tool being left behind. He's like, I'm about to go handle this. Doop. Oh, there goes my sword.
Yep. I was just like, oh, he's screwed. And she was like, whatever. He'll survive. I'll see him later. Let me go. Yeah.
How did you feel about when they went to go save him? How she like pulled up and like started fighting him?
I thought that was so funny. I already like that gag of them for the manga. Like that's gonna be a funny like interaction with them like that. The fact that they typically you see that with two male characters in mangas and anime. The fact that it's between them two, so they're always gonna compete to be stronger than each other. So I already like that.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I do like the dichotomy with it being a brother and sister this time. But I will say it did feel a little bit like, at least to me, I don't want to say random, but a little bit like, okay, is this really the time?
No, for real.
Do you not see all these kids hung up on the wall?
The alien said it, and the dude who's stealing all these people said it too. Like, bro, y'all really gonna fight here?
Bro, I'm just
But that's what it made it so much more funny to me, bro. That's what made it so much funny.
The only funny part is like they fought, she lost, and she's like, anyways, back to
Yeah. All right, fine. You got it. You stronger. All right, let's go whoop his ass.
Man. But no, like the way that they're using their curse techniques and everything, like it seems very bare bones still now. But I'm really looking forward to how this goes because she has like a physical fighting style where she imbues curse energy. She has like the sharp nails and everything, like she's clawing at him.
Yeah, I did notice that. She had like the biting twist, and she got him. In another like reference to Hunter x Hunter, when she was doing her pose, I thought that she was doing rock paper scissors in one of the poses, like not the Savage Jaw strike. Where was it when she was loading up? Like the way she was loading up, I really thought she was about to do rock paper scissors. No, not that one. There's another panel here. Let me find it. I did love how they reference, like we mentioned earlier, that Sadatori, Gojo, Yuji, Itori, and they put all you see is Yuji, Yuta, Megami, Nobara, Gojo. I did like how like the saying like that era was pretty great.
Yeah. Question before we get too sidetracked here. How do you feel about when Maro opened his third eye?
Bruh, that was lit.
So I'm trying to figure out what it does. Is it just like make people unconscious? Does it cancel out curse energy? Like what does it do? It
looked like it canceled it out. Okay, right here. Sorry.
No, go.
Before, if you go to page 44, the bottom panel before page 45, you saw Savage Jaw strike. She looked like she's loading up as if she's doing a Kamehameha or the rock papers. That's where I thought like, oh, Hunter. Like,
I gotcha.
Like whatever. My boy, what's his name? Damn, bro, I'm messing with names right now so bad. I want to say Deku, but that's not Gon. My boy Gon. Yeah, I'm bad with names right now.
I thought you were thinking of like a side character.
No, I'm saying because Gon does the rock paper and he loads up like that. And then when she opened her hands, that's why I was coming back to it. But you're right, she kind of just using her. You said her claws, her nails, yeah. And I do like how they're supposed to be parallels. She's supposed to be even the name. She's supposed to be parallel to Yuta.
Yeah,
carry Yuta's torch, and he's supposed to be Maki and carry Maki.
It's just ironic because the grandson loves the grandmother, and the granddaughter loves the grandfather.
Exactly. So, what's his name? Because I know her name is Yukia. They said their name.
Oh yeah, she is Yuka, and he is Tsurugi.
Tsurugi, yeah. How do you feel about them so far being the two MCs?
I like it so far.
Yeah.
Because I like when we have like dual MC, which again actually brings up the Dandadan comparisons. Dandadan also has two like MCs pretty much with Momo and Okarun. Yeah. But that one is more romance. This one is siblings, obviously. Yeah. Hopefully Gege doesn't go that route. But
he won't.
I want to put it past him.
What? Chill, bro. Chill. Don't do that.
Gege be doing some weird stuff sometimes. I don't know.
Oh, you talking about the Meme scene?
Yes, bro.
Nah. But yeah, back to the third eye. The third eye does negate power because I feel like either power or telekinesis or something.
Because I'm thinking like
he did pass out.
I know we keep comparing everything to One Piece, but I'm thinking of like Saturn when Saturn was like looking like and people would just like get like knocked out.
But I like how it did like slowly just open. Yeah, because he saw the intention. Maybe it's like some type of aura, or he like the eye literally saw him, and he saw the eye saw him, and he kind of just like passed out.
Gege's still in his bag with this art though, because these scenes look very clean.
Oh, I wanted to know when they asked him, "Are you an alien?" Was that them asking him?
Yeah,
or was this like his thought? At first, I was like,
I think they're asking him.
Oh yeah,
but I think he said, I think he says no, pretty much.
No, he covers his head. He didn't say nothing
because not in that scene. I think in the next chapter.
No, they didn't open it with him. But before you go there, did you guys because I know you read this on Manga Plus. Did you get a note from Gege at the end of that chapter?
I don't think so. Let me see.
Nah, so this is here. I'm gonna let you read it because
oh yeah, that's the one that came online.
Yeah. That's what
I'll read it out for you guys because
I don't think you saw it.
It says, "This is Akutami. Long time no see. In the midst of Jujutsu Kaisen serialization, I was approached with the idea of a Jujutsu Kaisen spin-off to be written by an author other than myself, but I could not accept it at the time because I feared the name of my work."
Stop right there. I do like when authors are cautious of their work. Continue.
Yes. because I feared the name of my work would be spread in a way I couldn't control due to the nature of the medium of manga. But the offer gave me the opportunity to think about a lot of different ideas, like expanding on a part of the main story, refining some specific background setup, changing the time period, or even making a parallel story. And thus, Mojulo, which was actually the most crazy idea during its concept stage, came to fruition after going through the serialization meetings. It was a very short, intensely compact serialization. It'll be about 6 months worth of work if it's not canceled. About 3 volumes worth. The illustrations are drawn by the renowned Iwasaki Yuji. Amazing, so great, absolutely stunning. I hope everyone can enjoy Modulo as a sort of new introduction to Jujutsu Kaisen. Akutami Gege.
Yes, a couple of points I want to go to that I like that he mentioned. One, the medium of manga. I feel like that's a shot of the industry of the manga, of like Shonen Jump and everything. That is a little shot. And then another shot is if it's not canceled. Like if they don't cancel my work, I'm gonna give you. Another thing that did make me excited was refining some specific background setup or changing the time and period. I'm wondering, will he? Because you know how we talk with CJ with Bleach, how they changed a couple of things now when Bleach was animated. I'm wondering, would Gege do the same thing? And would he go back into the original story and change some other things? That's what was making me excited. But I'm like, nah, we're in a spinoff. I don't know if he's gonna do that.
Like not in a spinoff, maybe I can definitely see in the anime, maybe them doing some stuff like that as we get into like the Culling Game arc, and then afterwards I can see them like going through and adding maybe a few scenes, filling out some of the more conversational pieces. I don't know, maybe Gege even goes crazy. It has a backstory for Sukuna in the anime exclusive. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, what's Thus Mojuro?
Mojulo, it's just the katakana way of saying modulo.
Mojulo, or say modulo.
Yeah, they're saying modulo, but with like the Japanese
It's
pronunciation.
Mojuro. Okay. Yeah, and then he's saying making a parallel story. That's interesting.
Yeah. Again, there's another spinoff coming. I don't know what's going to be about. But if the...
Are they supposed to drop at the same time?
I don't think so, because that's actually what I was getting at. If they're saying it'll be like 6 months of work, they release it like weekly, like give or take, like probably at most a year, this series will be coming out. So I could see if, hey, we're going to do this one, and then the next one's going to be coming out right after. And they're working on the production now, so it's ready for when this one finishes. Maybe.
So this one is not going to be that long.
Probably not, no.
Damn. Okay. Well, all right.
Hey, more JJK is more JJK. I didn't expect it to be long. Most spinoffs aren't. Like Vigilantes was pretty short, all things considered, compared to the main line. So
you know, I wonder if he's gonna go in the JoJo Bizarre like route.
Oh, just different generations?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but that would also be very cool.
Yeah.
Because no, I don't know.
I think people would accept it, no? If it's still the same quality of fights and everything like JJK.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if this gives him a chance to kind of like really like hone down and give us a full understanding of JJK where it's not so confusing sometimes, bro.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think it's going to make it more confusing. We're adding more layers, bro. This is going to be more.
We're adding the alien layer.
If you thought the power scaler was bad before, I feel like whatever's going to happen in this series, we're going to go back and be like, look at this. Look at what he did. And like, look back here. It's going to make it worse.
It's going to feel like, damn, we thought Gojo and them were strong, but look at these people. Oh my gosh.
Nah,
I feel
Gojo's
like
still top one.
Or is this like a Naruto Shippuden? No, not really, because the main does Yuji make it back here? Because no, they haven't said anything. We know, is he old? Or one thing I was thinking was, what if because he met Sukuna, he was Sukuna's vessel, his body remains young?
I don't think so. He was like made like sturdy to last, right? So I can see him still being alive, but he'd be an old man. I think he'd be like 85 or something like that.
Nah, I'm hoping like he's still the young.
No, I don't think so, bro. No, I don't think so.
Would you be mad if he did that?
I wouldn't be mad at it. I just don't see it as being likely.
Guys, we'll see. Rico speculated here.
Okay, if Rico sniped this, we gotta give him his flowers. All right, if you snipe this, I'll give him that one.
We're 2 chapters in right now.
You're already making predictions. But all right, that was our little foray into the new JJK Modulo. So check it out, man. If you're a fan of JJK, it might be worth the read. All right, we got 2 chapters out so far.
It scratched the itch of like, bro, yo, Gege,
where my cursed energy at?
This manga's not enough. Like you ended a little too early, my boy.
Yeah,
but we'll check the spin-off off. I can't wait to see what the community of JJK is saying. I haven't really looked in to see like what if they like it or like how they feel about it.
I haven't seen anything negative about it so far. I've seen people kind of like confused about the aliens, but not like in a negative
I
way.
was too. I was kind of like left sided, like aliens. What? But let's get into One Piece.
Star of the
talk.
show.
Yes, sir.
Chapter 1160, bro. It's titled The God Valley Incident, bro. We getting it. Oh my gosh. I have been trying to fight off hope because I didn't want to be disappointed again. But to see, bro, we're actually getting the flashback and all this details.
Yeah.
So I got to, again, give you your flowers. You were completely right. You were telling me it was going to happen. I was like, nah, it's not going to happen. You were right. I'll give you complete credit for that one.
I don't remember what I said, but I told you. I don't remember what I said. I really don't.
No, you were just saying that you thought we were going to get the flashback.
Oh,
You thought we were going to get God Valley in this flashback. And I was just like, no, it's Loki's flashback. It's not really about God Valley. Oda's planning something in the future. He's not going to get to it yet. And he's finally getting to it,
Now I remember that conversation.
Oh, my goodness.
Because I just felt like where we're heading is just like, what's the point of playing peekaboo with it again?
What's the
like,
point of playing peekaboo with it before?
Because we weren't ready. There was so many much more characters needed. Like we needed Zabek in there for sure. We needed Harold. Like we didn't have those two characters and they matter to it. And now we needed the God Knights. We weren't ready for having the God Knights. So.
Again, though, I'm not complaining, bro. I'm not upset about this turn of events. I will happily be wrong if it means we get to see God Valley.
Yeah. I think we get all of it and we get to like really understand why what happened in Elbaf. Because this really makes sense to Elbaf's arc. Because if you think about every One Piece arc, there is always a back history that's needed before Luffy's able to proceed with the rest of the fight. So we always need it. And the fact that a lot of people don't know, Luffy has not engaged with the main villains yet. Not once.
Not at all.
He hasn't taken an L like per usual and got back. Not once. He's just been down there just kind of like having fun and researching God Valley a bit. Like, not God Valley, Elbaf and seeing it. So right now, where we're at, he's supposed to be climbing up to go fight this Emu or Gunko because our boy I want to say not Chopper, what's his name, Skaban.
Oh, Gabon.
Our boy Gabon, he got sliced up. I'm wondering after this backstory, do they let Loki out the chains?
Oh yes,
I hope so.
I think so.
I hope what's his name is not that stupid, but go ahead.
But no, so I was gonna jump into the cover story real quick because again, bro, I don't know what's going on with this cover story, bro. Like every now and then we'll get like a little thing
that gives us hope.
Yeah,
and then
but
the next
line,
one
I'm
is just like,
bro, nothing's happening, bro.
Like, Oda, what are you doing with this?
I guess in this cover story, we get Yamato got back to the Flower Capital. We established there's a shrine now for Odin and the Scabbards, I believe. And also, one thing that somebody else noticed that was pointed out to me is when you look at the Flower Capital where the castle is, where's Luffy's flag at? Because Momonosuke had the flag hung up there, like at the top. Like, where's the flag at?
That's true. I was gonna say they removed it because of the Marines, but I remember their island was like not part of.
Not even just that. When we saw
Marines.
them in when Vegapunk's message was going around,
Yeah.
like the flag was in the background there where Momonosuke was reacting. So it was there.
These are
just
one of
a
those
little bit
things
ago.
I feel like Oda just
Yeah,
probably
maybe.
forgot to draw.
It's probably gonna be in SBS. Like, what happened to the flag in this cover story? Like, oh, somebody was washing it.
Yeah, just like you remember when Luffy first brought up Elbaf, he had an axe and then a sword, and we're like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah, that's true. There were so many theories about that at first. I remember that.
But I'm wondering if that's because of Luffy's Toon Force.
No, I don't think so.
That
That's
whatever
what all the
he
theories
wants,
people were making. But
Imagination could just change
they
it.
came out and said it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, the editors came out and were like, oh, we missed that. Because in the official volume release, it was fixed.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
That's crazy.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, Oda makes the chapters like chapter by chapter, but when they get released in the manga format, like the actual One Piece manga, there's another wave of edits they go through as they put everything together. So that is the final definitive version.
So that wasn't Oda making a mistake. That was the editors.
Well, I mean, Oda made the mistake. Editor's supposed to catch it.
Okay.
You know how much Oda's drawing like all the time. That's what the editors are for, to make sure everything's consistent. So they
So
just
guys,
missed it.
no matter how great you are and how big you get, you can too still make mistakes like a regular human.
Yeah, of course, man, of course. But now let's get into the meat and potatoes here, because we start off with the host, the chairman of this whole event, I guess.
Yeah.
Just out here saying, feast your eyes upon the Davy clan and those celestial dragons go ballistic. They're just like, kill them. We hate these guys. They suck. They don't deserve to live. Throwing knives, axes, swords at them. And I'm just like, bro, I can't wait for the tables to be turned.
Bro, that made you think that. What it made me think is, what did the Davy clan do to y'all that y'all hate them this much?
I don't think they did anything. I think it's a Hody Jones type situation. I'm gonna be like, what did they do? Nothing. It's just off history alone.
No, it doesn't feel like just another clan they hate. It feels like another clan. It feels more like this is either a rivalry or something that happened in history that like these are the worst of the worst clans they think in the world to them. Like they suppressed us or something. They did this to us, like, you know? So, but yeah, continue.
One thing I'll say too, we also do get an official look at Teach and his mom.
Yeah.
And everybody's been comparing his mom to Nico Olvio, Robin's mom. And she does look very similar, I'm not gonna lie.
And it does defeat the whole thing where everybody's like, man, freaking Rox, she probably is ugly. Nah, man, she looking really good.
Well, no, that wasn't actually a theory, really. Oda, way back when, revealed a sketch of what Blackbeard's mom would look like, and she was like this small, like farmer-looking lady.
Ah, okay.
So that's why people were kind of
because we were like, I know we were talking, we're like, that's true. But I feel like Oda does that a lot, though.
He does. He changes his mind on certain things. Cause like, how long ago was that, bro?
Like Loki don't look nothing like.
Yeah, his silhouette originally.
Yeah, a lot of them don't look nothing like their silhouette.
That's true. But we finally get to see her, and I'm sorry, bro. Teach was an ugly baby, bro. I gotta say it, bro. I can't let him slide. I can never let him slide, bro. He already missing teeth, bro.
Leave Teach alone, bro. Teach don't do nothing to you but exist.
Man. Got his stinking mascara all messed up only on the bottom side of his eyes.
Him existing purely to you is just bad.
Yes, I don't like him. I don't like him one bit, bro.
I am in the wrong chapter. But I don't see. No, not I don't see. But yeah, carrying on. He did look mad scared. That's more of like a scared face to me. And you know who also Teach looked like in that other piece where he's scared? He looked like almost like a fisherman.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like, he looks a little bit like Wadatsume.
Yeah,
the big puffer fish guy.
Yeah,
but I don't think so because she doesn't look like a fisherman. Rox doesn't look like a fisherman.
She doesn't exactly.
So I don't know. But now confirmation.
But
that,
in his eyes, the way the celestial dragons look, as a kid they look like monsters.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So to him, they look like demons from the beginning. So, but he staying do no feat Luffy has done, which is smack one.
Exactly.
I ain't see you do that yet, Blackbeard. I ain't see you do that yet.
You're about to see that a little bit later too. But one thing I'll say though, like, is confirmation that Teach and Buggy have different mothers though officially. So Teach is the father. They got two different moms. I'm just saying. What?
Ty.
What? I'm just throwing it out there.
This is a theory.
The people need to know
that you have not cashed yet. And I don't think you'll be able to cash it in at the bank. Because when you come to the bank, they're going to be like, hey, this check is void. It bounced.
Bro. Nah.
The brain, user,
I'm sitting on my investment.
Oda did not fulfill your money.
No, I'm sitting on my investment. Even if I don't get this one, Oda's going to return to me in dividends, bro.
Yeah.
Dividends.
Some other way he'll make Buggy look cool in some other way for you. But I don't think he is related to Zebek, bro. I just don't think so. All right. The only thing that to me is if he does a color, like you know when he does his color spread.
If he has blue hair,
and he has blue hair, I'll give you a little bit like, yeah, the seed is planted. Okay, I see. The reason why I don't agree with you is the fact that Zebek said, I sent my kid and my wife to the Davy to my homeland, and it was God Valley. So that's the only reason.
Buggy mom don't gotta be his wife.
Why? He said my wife and kid.
Yeah.
Why wasn't Buggy sent there?
Because his wife and kid were sent. What if he he a pirate, bro. He could be doing all sorts of things in all sorts of places, especially before this whole thing, bro. That's all I'm saying. Look at Shay sitting in Makino on Windmill Village.
You are right. He could have more hoes out here.
I'm just saying, bro.
But I don't know. But yeah, continue. Let's go.
Anyways.
Oh, we finally got to see Saturn's face in this flashback.
Yeah, bro.
Talking about some good work.
Still,
this is quite defining, Garland.
Still can't stand that man too.
What?
But we finally get to see Dragon moving, bro. Now, all you Dragon slanderers out there, I want you to apologize, bro. I need you to apologize to this man because he is out here being the only Marine with any morals, bro.
Any backbone.
Only one.
Yeah. Why they sit on the ship and just let terror happen.
Bro, man. When perfect stranger is begging him, hey, please save my kids. Yeah. Bro doesn't even hesitate. He's just like, I'm going to save them, bro. I don't know who you are.
Also, that killed your thing too.
What thing?
How everybody was reading the panels wrong last week, or they thought that Dragon was speaking to Buggy.
Right. Confirmation, 2 different places last chapter.
Yeah, because he runs out. They show us an actual like building. Oda shows a spot, which makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But now, question. In this next part, it talks about the 13 super rare rabbits. Who do you think those are? Obviously, Kuma's one.
Yeah.
I think the Davy clan are the others?
Kuma's one. I would say Blackbeard and his mom. Or maybe Blackbeard himself.
Well, the king was one, actually. We know that the king was one.
Yeah.
Because Garling lost 10,000 points when he killed him early, which is, makes it seem that he was a super rare rabbit.
Yeah.
Maybe the queen.
You're right.
So I'm saying, okay, Kuma, the queen. I don't think Teach and his mom would be one, unless there were only 13 Davy clan members.
Yeah. Could have been, because it could have been the last ones.
Maybe.
Because if you look at this guy, he looks pretty big, no? Compared to everybody.
Yeah, because they were asking if they were Buccaneers, which makes me wonder what the Davy clan is. Because it's not a race; it's a clan, right? So it's like I don't know what
he
that
got
really
a beard
entails.
too.
So we'll have to see because some of them look smaller, some of them look taller, but I don't know if they're all part of the Davy clan.
Yeah. Let me see. One thing I want to go back on. Garling did say he can only credit Fate. I thought he was gonna credit the girl.
Maybe her name was Fate.
No, only because a lot of people were mentioning like she got so comfortable with him, she started sharing information. So that's why I was wondering.
I think so too.
If he was going to credit her, but he's saying Fate. So
that's what happens when you talk too much, man.
I wonder if Oda's going to give us her name in the SBS.
Maybe I could see that.
But it is confirmed she is dead.
Yeah. That is a doornail. Now, moving on to this next part. This is such graphic imagery, man. Yeah. This is some of the darkest stuff in One Piece, bro.
No, for real.
Like you got people running and like they're carrying their children, their babies. You have old men, like old women, and they're just like all running for their lives. And like we just got to survive for 3 weeks. And I'm just saying, like
3 weeks to,
bro. They get an hour to run. Got to hide for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Bro. And one more thing I'm gonna say is this reminded me of when like Don Flamingo was killing people and he was having the king kill people. Yo, you remember when he was just riding on the horse and everybody was running?
That looks just like this, bro.
That is crazy.
I wonder if that's where Don Flamingo got it from, low key.
Yeah. And he was saying like they're gonna hate you as a king because there's only 1 hour before the hunt begins and now run low rabbits. That's crazy. Is this a joke?
Oh, man.
I was wondering who she was right here.
Oh, the girl in the front there? I think she's just a random civilian. Because we know who the queen is. She looks a little bit different than that.
Yeah.
But one thing I'll say, bro, like I don't even know what I would even think to do. Like you're in the situation when I have like a baby.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you see them just like, shh, don't cry. And the baby starts crying. And I'm just
it
like,
gives up their position.
Bro. Yeah, it's like a quiet place. I heard people comparing that too. Where it's like what do? You can't just leave your baby.
You can't.
You just gotta kind of accept death at that point. Like that's
low key.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Well, that or just keep running. You just got to keep running.
But there's only so much to run. Like it's an island.
Gotta keep going. It is an island, and like you said, they have to hide out, and you just got to keep going.
Yeah, bro. But for
because
3 weeks, man.
If they kept going, You could have ran into one of the pirates.
Well, no, but at this time, because I don't think it was on day one that, or maybe it might have been on day one that they showed up.
It
But even if
might
they
have been
did,
because there was like the pirates showed up.
yeah, but even if that is the case, though, you can see like the celestial dragons are riding like these little chocobos. So it's like the family ran. They see the people running behind them. Okay, we gotta hide. We can't keep going.
This was so unfair.
Man.
And
then
they're
the way
running on the
begging,
same stuff that Vivian and them were on too. It's so cool that Oda brought this back because we haven't seen these animals,
Peru?
in a while.
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
You
Trash,
sometimes
bro.
you end up forgetting like the stuff that Oda always mentioned early on, or like the animals that we saw. A lot of animals early on, or like even the other day I saw something how Luffy had a mad interest in like
Stag beetles.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, man. Him and Usopp, they're like insect collectors.
Exactly.
That's like a common hobby for young boys in Japan. But no, man, like the way she's just like, please just let our baby live. And the smile on that celestial dragon's face, bro.
Please don't cry.
Every last one of them need to go, bro.
What?
No mercy, no trial, no forgiveness, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
Even the snail looked at them like, bro, y'all are tripping. Snail glared, choop choop. And that celestial killed a whole family. Because the baby cried, bro.
Then it's like people begging for their lives. You have this old lady that's like, don't kill my husband. And you see in the next panel, drop.
Yeah.
Bodies falling, bro. Like one of the worst massacres I think I've ever seen in any manga.
Yeah.
Like an entire
Garland to
island
me,
of people.
bro, is like, he was out there killing, and I think he was in the zone.
Oh, yeah.
And when he was in the zone, he's hearing nobody. So, like, bro, how fucked up can you be?
Mhm.
And then they televised this back at Marijois.
Oh, man.
This was televised. People were like, yeah, get it for our village, our clan, or I mean families. That's crazy.
Man, they out here betting, making parlays on who's going to be the most successful, bro.
I am so happy the Pirates crashed this party.
Bro, oh my gosh, bro. I need to see them. I need to see some of these people suffer.
I need to see the matchup.
I need to see Summer suffer,
Yeah.
bro.
No, for real.
Man. So, okay, this next part actually was a little bit confusing for me in the official translation, which I read only, but in the Viz one here, when the celestial dragons are talking, it says, "Who did you bet on? The shepherd's family in the family competition, and Google for the individual race, right?" And then the other guy says, "Oh, you sure? She's great, but she's still." Or in the other translation it said, "But there is only one like blade of God or sword of God," right? But in the official translation here, it says, "But she's still just the knighthood's pet, devoted blade of God." So before, I thought there was like a separation. I thought they were saying like, oh, you bet on her? Oh, that's, sure, but there's only one blade of God. I thought it was talking about Garling, right? Like, hey, he's good, but Garling is him.
Yeah.
But in this one, it seems more diminutive. Like, yeah, she's good, but it's like she's just a pet. Which is
like, I think that one would make more sense to say because, like, yeah, she's good, but it's like the odds of her not doing what you bet on is like you're not gonna earn as much money back on it because we know, like, she's Emu's pet. Of course, she's gonna get that. So even in this translation that I'm reading, it says, really, well, it's your choice, but there's only one God still among the knights.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. So even you're right. It's saying it in this translation too on manga pill. So, but
so that's what I was kind of comparing. So it seems more like an insult rather than a actual accolade. But also, I do want to point out with that as well. I know there were some theories going around with, Gunko when she was introduced. She wasn't introduced as a saint. And then it went back and it added her in as a saint, right? But
Saint
this,
Gunko.
I think, kind of maybe clarifies why Oda might have been a little bit confused as to how to present her. Because clearly she's meant to be of that standing, but kind of like ostracized from the group because she's not a celestial dragon or of that sort. So I don't know.
Yeah. And one more thing, because last week we were talking with CJ, we were trying to figure out here if she was young, and her face being shown, it does show she is young. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks real young.
And she has some fans out there because you see the eek with the heart under it. Yeah. Must be nice to be Saint Garling. Knowing a beauty like her is gonna be his wife soon. Damn.
Man, poor Shocky, bro.
Yeah, you just see Shocky and somebody's talking to her while she's in jail.
Like
They're guarding it. Bars. Yeah.
Bro, this next scene now, bro. This is probably the most wicked thing any of the Celestial Dragons did.
No, for real.
Got a kid climbed into a tree. Summers is laughing, just waiting at the bottom, kicking the tree, trying to get the kid to fall, saying he's got a bed of thorns waiting beneath him. The same thorns that could like pierce giants.
Yeah, bro.
And you have like this dad who is like, no, please, my son, running to try and catch and save him. And the implication is he dove in there, tried to catch him, probably did catch him, but still pierced both him and his son. They both died.
Oosh.
I'm like, bro, this one of the most wicked things I've ever seen, bro. Oh my goodness.
That man said, "Oh, how touching!
What a touching display!" Oh.
Wow.
But that's like his whole thing. He's just like he seems to get some sort of kick out of like love by sacrifice. So I don't know. Now this next scene is another one of the times that, bro, TCB, your translation's slipping a little bit. That's why I always recommend read the official, right? Because this next part was really confusing at first. I thought they were saying that they already killed Dragon's platoon.
Yeah.
But they did not. So in the official translation, it says, if I defy the Celestial Dragons and try to save someone, my entire platoon will be beheaded.
Okay.
So the way I read it initially, I thought that because they were the ones that round up all the people, that maybe some of the upper tier Marines, like, you know, one of the rear admirals, like, okay, we got to wipe out anybody who knows about this that's below a certain rank. So they killed all like the chore boys and whatnot that were helping out. But in this translation, it seems more like, okay, they got all the Marines off the island, but Dragon left behind.
Yeah.
And now this guy doesn't want to admit Dragon was left behind. So he's like, no, everybody's here.
No,
Where's
for real.
Dragon? Where he at?
Like, they're used to him running off.
I guess
he got a little Luffy in him.
Yeah, he does, bro. You got a little Luffy, bro.
He needs to be on his own. I mean, this is where Luffy gets this from, actually, to say.
Bro, honestly, because this next part too, very Luffy, where you see the other perspective of Ivankov giving his speech, and Dragon is witnessing it, and he sees the Celestial Dragon lining up the shot to kill him, and boom, no hesitation, slimes him.
Yeah.
Now, one thing, it is a tranquilizer dart, unfortunately, so he's just asleep, which is so annoying, bro. I really wish he had just taken him out. But my thing is, when Usopp, let me start this way. Luffy punched the Celestial Dragon, right? Crazy incident. A lot of people don't also realize this, but Usopp fell through the roof and landed on a Celestial Dragon. That was actually also considered an equal insult as Luffy. That's one of the reasons why Usopp's bounty is so high. And thinking this now.
Wait, pause. Usopp would always somehow, some way accidentally do some shit that he didn't mean to do.
Get himself in trouble, bro.
It's about it like, why is it so high? And he doesn't remember he landed on a Celestial.
Nope.
Go ahead.
But now, so this to me, I'm just like, bro, this is the kind of thing that would get you strung up, tortured, and executed, bro. And Dragon didn't even hesitate, bro.
He didn't,
instantly.
bro.
And to me, again, this makes him the Marine with the most integrity out of every last one of them.
Yep.
Every last one of them, man. He's the only one to stand up to this kind of injustice.
Yep. He is. He is, man. And I do like that he is able to make a quick decision and not guess about it. Because he can see this is wrong. This is morally wrong. Like most Navy Emerald dude would have just folded and tried to run back to the island. I mean, to the boat. And be like, nah, fuck that.
They're like, nope.
And then they probably would have got beat and killed.
No, they're just slaves anyways.
Yep. But yeah.
But now on to the stars of the show.
Yeah, they
pull in, and we get another redrawn panel of the entire Rocks crew.
This is so lit.
Yeah, man. And also, one thing that somebody mentioned too.
Can we
about
go back
Oda.
to this? I didn't see the silhouette of Rocks from the original. I wish we'd had
He wasn't in it.
Oh yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was just off screen. But one thing again I'll say is like a lot of times we'll get like duplicate panels of like different scenes, and every time we do, Oda redraws the entire thing. I think that is so cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's so dedicated to it. But no, so we see like another perspective as they're all pulling up. We got Streusen, Stussy, Whitebeard, got Zebek, Big Mom, Shiki, Gloriosa, Silverex, Kaido, John, and also big Fishman guy whose name I can never remember.
Nobody remembers.
I remember everybody else. But no, they're all arguing like, man, we can split the treasure, Rock. What you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
We here for Shaq.
Yeah.
And they're like, how we gonna get her to fall in love with us?
At least like 3 to 4 of them are here for Shaki. The rest 3 are here for their own individual. Like Linden's here for Fruit. Kaido's over here. Lin, hey, I know you want to get your son some fruit, but what about me? You promised me a fruit, right?
Yeah, true. Kaido and Big Mom are, I think, the only ones not really interested. Maybe Stussy too. But the only one's not interested at all. And Stussy. But Loki, I like to shout out Braga because I always watch the Braga reactions too to get some extra perspective.
Oh, sorry.
One of the things he pointed out with Whitebeard, he's just like, yeah, Whitebeard's talking about Shaki, but the side eye he's giving right now,
yeah,
he's just like, bro, it's like he trying to egg on Stussy, bro. Man, I see you, Whitebeard. I see you. That's your baby, ain't it? I'm just saying.
Also, this guy, what is he talking about? I was kind of wondering. He said Ochoku didn't even leave the island. She'll probably ban him from the bar.
So Ochoku is the one that last chapter, like when they were just like there was no clues about who took her, he was like holding the money.
Oh yeah, him.
And, yeah, it seemed like he was the one that kind of ratted her out.
Double downing because I kept trying to remember if that was his name. So I was like, I'm gonna wait so I could ask him because that's his name.
There's two translations. There's Ochoko, excuse me, and then there's Wang Ji, which is what you see in the official translation too. But he's the one that went on to become the ruler of Pirate Island after this whole incident here.
So this is Oda double downing and letting us know, like, yeah, he's the snitch.
Yeah, because he's last chapter too, when they were just like, oh, Shaki's on God Valley. We need to go save her. He's just like, what? You sure that information's credible? It sounds shady, bro. I don't think we should listen to it. And then now he didn't even come because partially, yes, he's shady, but two, he knows full well if he goes there, he about to get outed. Yeah. He's just like, please come on, please come on, please come on.
He's hoping they don't make it back.
Yeah. And honestly, it worked out for him for a long time.
Yeah.
So from here, 38 years later, wasn't until Blackbeard finally came in and then swooped in and took his island from under him.
Yeah. So, this is the first time I'm seeing even in this panel that Zebek's like, follow me, crew.
Honestly.
Usually they all just go their separate ways. Like,
they're just chaotic.
Yeah.
But to me, again, they're a lot more cohesive than it made it sound initially.
Yeah.
Not that they're like super friendly or work together.
But they know how to get a mission done.
Exactly.
I feel like they're more like working together when they realize how much they can, I guess, accomplish.
Yeah. And I always forget about Big Mom, bro. Look how huge she is, bro. Oh my goodness.
Where are you seeing her at?
In the double page spread. Look how much taller she's than Whitebeard even.
Oh, yeah.
And Kaido, dang.
Well, I feel like Whitebeard's leaning a little bit. He's leaning
a little bit, but
young Big Mom was like, she was tall. No, you could see the height difference like crazy. Even though Zebek is tall, he's still not bigger than Kaido, Big Mom, and Whitebeard.
Nowhere near there.
Yeah.
He like Garp tall.
Yeah.
But all right, next thing now, because they pull up on the island, they start wreaking havoc, bro. Yeah. And as they wreak havoc, we see his dragon sneaks right in there and actually manages to nab both Shamrock and Shanks, which I didn't think he was going to be able to do.
Where were they that he got them, though?
I don't know. They were probably like towards like where they were initially hosting it, if I had to guess.
I feel like the distractions of pirates being here gave him the opening.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Everything's chaotic. It's crazy. And he's just, all right, let's go get him. And he's just like, bro, it's a miracle these guys aren't crying right now.
Yeah. And the fact he's wearing army stuff, he's able to like move.
And he also has the tattoo already, I just realized. Like on his arm.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking at it right now.
I don't know what it means.
There was something somebody was pointing out to me that his book bag had the number 2 and somebody else's book bag had the 6.
Really?
Or 5 and 6, something like that. Like somebody who had a girl who had 6 and Dragon had 5, and they're like, oh, that might be Luffy's mom and dad. I forgot what girl it was. They're like, look at the 5 and look at the 6.
Man, I'm still waiting to see who Luffy's mom is, bro. I'm so curious,
That's
bro.
the biggest thing ever.
Because right now, the popular theory is Tritoma, the next Amazon Lily leader between Shaki and Boa.
That makes sense.
But I'm just like, there's just nothing. There's nothing connecting them yet at all.
Oda's gonna tie it some way.
I hope so. But Oda seems like the type he can just go the entire series without ever revealing it.
It's so crazy how when this crazy like outbreak is happening, the immediate focus is to protect the celestial dragons. And to me, I'm like, even for the God Knights, I'm wondering like, why does Imu want to preserve them so bad?
I think it's like an expression of his authority. But it's just like, these are my people in a sense. And to me, like, he does want to protect them, yes, but also I don't think he cares that much. Because when Fisher
Nah, but
Tiger was attacking, he ain't do nothing. When the
I know.
Revolutionaries are attacking, he ain't do nothing.
Yeah, but I feel like he didn't do nothing because he maybe didn't think it was plausible for him to reveal his hand.
No, because even when
Her hand.
Zebek attacked, he's just like, I don't care about those people.
Yeah, but still, in some ways like this, everybody, even the God Knights, were like, "Yo, assume position. We need to protect every celestial dragon.
Yeah, because that's their job. Like, that's what they're
Pull
there
these
for.
Marines back and set it and see to it that the celestial dragons are protected." Like, to me, it was like, what the hell? But yes, we finally get Rogers and his whole crew and Page again. You know,
Girl, they got the full Luffy dynamic, bro.
yeah.
He's just like, I'm gonna rescue Shaggy. Y'all go do whatever else you want to do. Gets trampled.
You guys have no chance with her. Focus on stealing. That was funny. People were like, Roger stock's down again.
Oh, man. All I'm saying is, bro, if you hopped into the beginning of the series with Luffy and you spent like the majority of another series hyping up Luffy, you would have been like, bro, who is this goofy behind like ridiculous child?
Yeah.
So it's like, I can see why Roger's kind of like this way too, because Oda's just trying to focus on the levity of it. But
Crash.
all I want to say is, after this is Rox's era, right? After all is said and done, nobody talks about Rox. They all talk about Roger.
Yeah.
Bro. Roger is him. So
And majority of people who do talk about him is like a lot of people in his crew.
yeah, for all y'all selling your Roger stocks, bro, you just making it cheaper for me to buy in more, bro. Because when he goes up, he gonna go up.
Yeah. It's so funny. Garling is so annoying. I guess the game's over.
Yeah.
No, not even like, he's like, I guess the game's over. He literally sucks his teeth.
Huh. Actually, interesting. In the official translation here, he's like, can't focus on the game. He don't even say it's over. He's saying like, man, I can't even focus on this right now. Let me deal with this.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Because they're like, what are you doing? Do something.
Man, he was trying to ignore it, low-key.
Yeah.
But okay, now we get the full spread of, I guess, whoever these guys are as
They finally
God's
released
Knights.
video, everybody.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4,
got
5,
a
6,
beast
7
in the
of them.
back.
Yeah, bro.
Is that beast? What's his name's doing the giraffe looking dude?
Maybe
The seahorse looking
because
dude.
people were saying that the lady with like the white and black hair, she looks a little bit like Killingham. So people were saying it's Killingham's mom.
Oh,
So I'm just like,
okay.
maybe
yeah.
she has the same devil fruit. Maybe it's like passed down or something.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Is okay? That's a different person. The one with the horns.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
see
that was
below?
part of her design.
And he has a
But
scythe.
yeah.
Looks like.
Yeah,
And
that's
you have
crazy.
The man-mare person with the gun. You have Shamrock with his sword. You have this
How many
lady in
is
the front here with the
Yeah,
sword too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah,
This beast in the back actually kind of looks like Tom from Water 7 too.
yeah.
Like that's the first thing I clocked. And I heard some other people mention it too. But it's the first thing I clocked. I was like, bro, he looks just like Tom, like that kind of fisherman.
That's crazy.
And then of course the scumbag Summers.
Everybody hates Sommers.
Man.
Sommers and Garling are like the worst right now.
Yeah,
Garling
honestly.
has surpassed Saturn for me for sure.
Summers did. I don't know if Garling did. Garling shocked me last chapter with his wife. Not wife, but his girl.
Oh
He was
yeah,
just like,
the fact that he had a little bit of like humanity.
no, not that. I'm saying the fact that he stabbed her.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I said he's
Bro, flipped over the page and I was like, what?
Yeah, that man don't care.
Man.
Now, you know, Rogers team's putting work, Whitebeard's team's putting work, and then we have
Rox's team, bro. Put some respect on Rox's name, bro. This is Rox's team right now.
Oh, I said Whitebeard.
Yeah.
My bad, Rox's team. But they're putting in work,
They are.
and I was like, the fact that Oda kind of a little keying on Whitebeard, I'm like,
yeah, because Whitebeard's there. You see Shiki there also.
yeah, but Whitebeard's supposed to betray.
Whitebeard?
Yeah, he's supposed to betray Zebek.
Does he? I don't remember that.
Yeah, because they say he helped them. Yeah, they say back with the whole thing. They said Whitebeard had betrayed Zebek and helped Rogers and
I don't
Garp
remember
defeat.
that.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe I go back and check. But even regardless, that being said, all we see is just the streak lines as a cannonball comes flying in, bro. And you already know who's here.
Mm-hmm.
The Fist himself at the incident that turns him into the Fist, bro.
I'm
hero of
not
the
gonna
Marines.
lie. This put a lot of respect on Garp's name for me.
It did.
Because the fact that both Zebek and Rogers turn around to, damn, he's here? Oh, man. We got to deal with him too?
Yup.
Like, it's like they both look like, damn, why they send the annoying ass nigga?
He's like, now we actually got to try, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's just like, he's going to get in our way. They both acknowledge to me that, like, damn, this their ace in the hole. This is him right here, Garp.
But one thing I got to say, bro, as much as Garp power stocks going up, morality stocks going down, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I've been a big Garp defender for my whole One Piece career. Being like, he's trying to fix the system from the inside, bro. You know, he's trying to build up the next generation.
I wonder if Garp is all muscle and no brain.
No, bro, because we've seen
Or
him
no
talk
morality.
about it too. We've seen him talk about it because his goal is to fix it from the inside. That's what he keeps telling people. Like, hey, you gotta, but fix it from the inside. But my thing is, bro, this is too far gone, bro. Look at what they're doing. They're
I don't think
massacring.
he hasn't seen it yet.
He hasn't seen it. Maybe he's about to, but he knows it's happening because he even says it when Kong calls him and he's just like, "Hey, come to God Valley. We need your help." And he's like, "I'm not going there." Says the Dragon's doing the little game, bro. I don't care. They could go all die for what I care. But it's like,
Damn.
But to me, yes, he's kind of like he wants them to die. He doesn't like them, but he's kind of complicit in it.
I wonder if they made him think those were criminals.
I doubt it, bro. I doubt it.
I'm over
again,
finding
to me,
angle and excuse for you, Garp.
the fact that
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm just saying the fact that he wants them to suffer and to die for it, to me implies that he knows what they're doing is wrong. That whatever it is going on, I know it's evil, but who cares if they die?
Maybe it's something he just knows, like he doesn't have the because okay, he doesn't. I won't say he doesn't have the strength or the power to like fight them. He doesn't have the stamina to fight them to last like 1v whatever, however much people it is. And so maybe that's why he said he'll try to fix it from inside in. But it's just like you've been complacent for years though. Because the one thing about with One Piece is no matter how strong you are, one thing Oda does show consistently is if you fight a lot of these little people and then you fight the big boss, your stamina will be way down. You have to be a literal beast like Kaido. And even then, we seen how that affected Kaido later on when we got to the final rounds with Luffy.
That is true. But all I'm saying is, if Garp went there and he was just like, yo, rocks, Roger, we can wipe out all the Celestial Dragons right now. All the Gods Knight, all the Celestial Dragons right now.
You're right.
Ain't nobody stopping them, bro.
You're right.
I'm sorry. Nobody's stopping them.
But too much pride right now of him being a Marine and stuff to work with them.
Being a rival.
Because even if he did wipe them all out right now, you still got Emu and you still got 4 of the other like saints. The fight is still Gorosei. The fight is still not over.
And theoretically,
it might have slowed them down for Luffy's era to finish the job.
No, maybe.
Yeah, but guys, man, let us know. This was a fire chapter. The chapter before was a bigger banger to me. This is more of like the prologue of the dialogue.
Yeah, it's like setting up.
Setting up. Nothing crazy happened except for, we seen somebody get shot with a pellet gun. But still, I mean, yes, stuff crazy happened. We seen how crazy the God's Night could be, how cruel the cruelness of the celestial dragons and one Gorosei that was there, and the whole government, and then how some people, they're not kept in the loop. Like only a certain higher up. It seems like the higher you climb up, the more not corporate, the more complacent you become, the more I guess like you're okay with the bad shit that goes on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
one more thing I'll say on Garp in that regard too is that there is the fact as well that he after this is defined as the hero, right?
Yeah.
So maybe there's also something to be said about the fact that maybe he's just like, if I were to leave, because before this he was kind of like a rookie, right? Like he's like a powerful rookie, he's going after people, but he's relatively fresh from what I understand in the Marines. After this now, if he leaves the Marines, that is a big blow to governmental structure.
Yeah.
And the Marines do a lot of good and they do a lot of bad things. But maybe in his eyes, he's like, hey, if I were to leave, if I were to just crash out against the government, and a lot of people don't join the government because of me, that's just going to lead to anarchy, which is worse.
Yeah. One thing I'll say though,
I don't know.
To push back, I don't think he's a rookie.
At this point?
No.
Because, actually, I didn't mean to talk about that too.
Think about it. Dragon looked like he's like 16, 18.
Yeah.
So how would Garp be a rookie in the army?
So real quick, because here's my other thing too. Because I remember we were talking about Roger being a rookie last time. So I remember it's because Brooke said that he was a rookie. And Brooke has been, he got stuck in the floating triangle 40 years ago.
Yeah.
God Valley's 38 years ago, which means 2 years before the God Valley incident, Roger was still a rookie. And at this point, Roger's been sailing for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
So to me, if after 8 years, Brooke's still calling him a rookie, I'm saying like I feel like I'm still kind of accurate there. So I can see Garp also kind of still being a rookie.
Being in One Piece time and age, I could see what you're saying.
Yeah. He's not a veteran yet, you know?
Yeah. It's still your rookie years.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess when you get the gray hair, you're not a rookie no more. You know, you're still a young man out here playing around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey man, I can't wait for this break to be done though. I ain't gonna lie.
I know, bro.
I just want to see the matchups and the fights. I'm hoping that's what we get.
I hope so
when
too.
we come back.
Because I just don't want him to speed through this flashback. I want to stew in this a little bit.
How long do we stay in this flashback though?
I'm hoping at least 5 chapters. At least
5 chapters?
It's probably gonna be shorter than that, but I'm hoping at least 5 chapters.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to be 3. Because I feel like, think about it. What more do we want to, outside of the fights, we already got all the pieces of the puzzles. We know what's going on. We know they're having this game. People are running. So we know the terrible incident. They already took over the civilization. So right now, the main thing we're waiting for is the fights and the potential Emu taking over and who are the 13 rabbits, like you said. And then the other devil fruits. So how much more chapters you think we need to get all the fights?
I don't know. Because it's the fights itself. We got to see how everything led up to Garp and Roger fighting Zebek.
Yeah.
So we got to see what triggered that. And then also, I think we need to still have some sort of connection to Loki in the modern time. Because this is all supposed to be Loki's flashback at the end of the day. This is like backstory so we understand where Loki's coming from. So to me, I still think we need that tie-in, which I don't see any hints of yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Where does Harold get involved in this too?
Yeah. I mean, Harold did already get involved. He tried to stop him at sea.
No, I know, but I mean like in terms of Loki.
I can see how. Because Harold gets him, well, okay, with Harold, yeah, I see. But I'll say the reason why I think Emu and them went after Harold is because Zebek is going to cost him something for Emu to be still mad that Harold didn't step in at the time he was supposed to kill Zebek. So I could feel that's when Emu was like, nah, I'm going to go kill this man. So he's getting punished for that.
Maybe I could see that.
So they're like, if we kill him knowing he knows, then that would leave his kingdom in disarray and easy for us to come and grab him whenever we need. Because now, and I guess they're thinking like when we get closer to the final war, which now it makes sense because we're in the final war. So now they're like, oh yeah, we need you now. So we need you to step in. Yeah,
bro. Man, I'm looking forward to these next chapters. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
All of this is giving me win the One Piece Endgame, y'all. We probably got 2 more. I saw somebody did a breakdown. It looked like 10 years. 10 years of One Piece left.
It breaks my heart, bro. It breaks my heart.
Because they're like, Elbaf. They said Elbaf and one more island. And then after that, we got the pre-war. Then we got the war. Then we got, damn, I wish I would have saved it. Oh, let me see if I got it. I think they were like, Luffy and Blackbeard.
That just needs to be 1 chapter, bro. We can speed through that.
Bro, why are you such a hater?
Because Buggy's the final boss, bro.
He is not the final boss.
Yes, he is, bro.
No, bro.
You just don't see the vision.
I will never see the vision.
Gear 5 Luffy versus Awakened Buggy. That would be the dopest fight.
Yeah. You think so?
Yes, bro. I think that would be so sick. The Toon Force would be going crazy. The shifting, the moving, everything would be insane, man.
Nah. We don't need that.
Versus Blackbeard. Big punch. Suck.
We already seen that earlier on. No, I'm just saying we already seen the whole Buggy and Luffy thing where he tried to execute Luffy like the whole he was.
Bro, man. That was like in like the first 100 episodes. Get out of here, man. That's before we even got into the Grand Line.
Before we got to what?
The Grand Line.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying we don't need more.
Yes, we do, bro. It's a whole new Buggy, whole new Luffy.
Man, we don't need that. I was trying to find this, but I can't find it. I don't think I'm gonna see it. Trying to see the One Piece arcs left.
It's speculation at the end of the day.
Yeah.
My personal opinion, I think we got the rest of Elbaf.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to deal with the Man of the Burn Scar, which I'm probably just gonna be another island, like one more island.
No, but they say the Man of the Bone Scar was on Elbaf.
No, they didn't. They never said that.
What?
They never said that was a theory.
That was a theory. That was the theory that Kid said when he pulled up. Kid said that.
Yeah. He said, no.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you found it? Go.
All right. So it goes Egghead 2025, Elbaf 2026 to 2028, Laugh Tale 2029, The War 2030 to 2031, The Final War 2032 to 2033, and the Epilogue 2034. Epilogue, yeah. That's what somebody kind of like here. That's what somebody like pieced together. Pretty nice. They did a nice like photo of it.
Yeah. I don't know.
It
I don't think we're
seemed
going to get to
relatively-
Laugh Tale first. I think we're going to get to Laugh Tale after.
After the war? Nah, I think we get a Laugh Tale first because I think we need something from Laugh Tale to help us finish the war. I believe that.
Yeah, no, I don't think Kid ever said the Man with the Burn Scar was on Elbaf.
Yeah, because he said that they said the man with the scar had the potential last Rome knew what the last Rome poneglyph was.
Yeah, but I don't think he ever said it was on Elbaf. He just said we need to find it.
Well, I don't know. But yeah, man. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this manga talk. We can't wait for these next chapters. And me and Ty will be talking about Kurobachi next.
Yes, Kagurabachi, which again, if you haven't been reading, it's been going under the radar a little bit. It is so good. The fights are so good. The art is some of the best I've seen in a long time. If you're missing that shonen itch, some good old fashioned sword play, sword fighting, bro, check out Kagurabachi on Manga Plus.
Because once they drop this anime of this, it's gonna
go crazy, bro. It's gonna go crazy, and we're gonna be sitting here like we told you so.
Yes. So we're gonna do an episode on that one soon. I just needed to finish catching up because I took a break because they were on a break.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks.
But then I need Ty to catch up to one manga that I've been bothering.
I've been working. I read 10 chapters the other day, bro.
Okay, I'm just waiting for you. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about Ordeal.
Ordeal
on Webtoons. Really good.
And reading it has been an ordeal because I'm so busy with work. It's good though. I've just been so busy. Yeah. So I got to stick to my priority anime.
That's fine. But I feel like once you get to that part where it's just like, oh, this is good. You don't want to put it down.
I got you. But yes, so of course, as always, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all the socials here. Share it with a friend if you can. Make sure you take that good advice that Rico gave you at the beginning, all right? Because, that can change your life. So we'll see you on the next one. Peace.